Hey everybody, I'm Joe.
And I'm Am.
And this is the all-new Avenue 39 MBR. This thing's hot off the production line. And Ab, what are some of the things everyone's going to want to know about this floor plan?
Absolutely. We'll start with some specs. You're going to be just over 41 feet. Dry weight's about 12,500 pounds. And I'm excited to show you this mid-bunk / mid-office. Really what we've done is taken our most popular floor plan and added a little twist. So I can't wait to see what everyone thinks.
All right, let's go ahead and take a tour inside. All right, now that we're in the 39 MBR, Ab, I gotta say, it looks a little familiar.
Yeah, a lot familiar, right? 32 RLS, which has been Avenue's #1 selling floor plan since day one. So again, why overthink it? This works so well. It's a very open concept. And a few things that Avenue does to really differentiate ourselves in this category is the wide body construction. You're 101 inches wide, which, a good example here, Joe, is a 3-cushion sofa that makes almost a queen bed. So a lot of extra space here. One compliment we often hear is the panoramic windows too, right? Our windows are on the correct side of the camper. That's where the picnic table is, the fire, the awning. That's the view you want, especially with the mid bunk. And then lastly, I would point out the slide box height at 80 inches. It just truly gives us that life-size feature in this floor plan, in this concept.
It checks a lot of boxes for those looking to get into the RV lifestyle.
100%.
Let's go ahead now and talk about the living room space and all the great features you're going to find back here. All right, Ab, so now that we're in the living space, got 2 cross-conversational sofas, which I love, but what are some of the other key features that you want to mention in the space here?
Sure. I guess we'll start with the theater seating you're sitting on. What's really unique about that setup is it's a love seat, or it converts into a theater seat by simply flipping that center console down. In that center console, you're gonna have a 110 plug and a USB charge port as well. So it's perfect for the phones, laptops, tablets, things of that sort. Also in the slide box, one thing I would love to highlight is the fact that we're using hardwood fascia throughout. That's just a really nice residential touch that is going to add a lot of longevity to the camper. Next to me, you will have hidden storage throughout. We've got some great storage solutions in places that are just wasted space historically. So both ends of the trifold is going to give you a great amount of storage. I'd also highlight again 76.5 inches on this trifold sleeper sofa. Biggest sofa in its class, so we're really proud of that. As we look across the TV, you're going to have a 50-inch smart TV with a ton of hidden storage behind it, and then a mantle that has some really cool hidden pull-out storage for coasters, remotes, and things of that sort.
And then you got that nice big electric fireplace.
Yep, and that's kicking off 5,100 BTUs of heat, so that'll take the chill off on a colder day.
A few things that I didn't notice is you got power down here on the end tables, and then when you close that, it was soft close lids.
Yep.
So that was cool. Storage above.
You got it.
And then when you pointed the fascia, I saw the light switch, and it looks like you got dimmers.
Awesome. Yeah, you're right. There's so much in this one little area. So great observation on those features.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, let's head to the kitchen and talk about everything you're going to find in there. All right, moving into the kitchen. It's a beautiful kitchen, very well designed. What are some of the key takeaways from this space here?
Sure. I think the first thing I kind of want to highlight is an intentional move we made with the placement of the island. If you're sitting in that theater seating and a lot of floor plans, this island is moved over too far to my right to where it does obstruct the view of you watching the TV. So we've got this in the perfect position to where we can access the refrigerator in travel mode and still have a clear line of sight to the TV. And even behind us, centering the 3-burner cooktop gives us solid surface counter prep space on both sides. Allows us to incorporate a window as well. So I think it's just some really good use of space here.
Yeah.
You'll also find that we're using a Furrion appliance package, the 3-burner cooktop that I talked about, the 21-inch range, the pots and pans drawer below. You've also got a 30-inch OTR above us, and then a large 16 cubic foot 12-volt Furrion refrigerator. So a lot jam-packed in this,
absolutely.
in this kitchen.
And you got birch hard glazed drawers in there, which are
just a nice soft touch.
Birch glazed hardwood drawers.
Right.
Dyslexia. And then back behind me, you got a nice sized pantry.
Absolutely.
Just great features. All right, let's go ahead and head over to the dinette space and talk about where you're going to eat all the food. Perfect. That you're cooking here. All right, Ab. So moving into the dinette space, you got 2 chairs and a bench, but what else is cool about that spot?
Yeah, a couple of really cool things. We'll start with the ottoman. Just a ton of great storage in that removable ottoman. It's such a versatile piece. We can use it the trifold, anywhere you'd like throughout the coach. You'll also find that we have a hardwood dinette table that's on a legless bracket. That's going to eliminate a lot of that knee knocking when you're sitting down, making it a lot more comfortable. You also have 2 hardwood residential chairs that come with this configuration and a dimmable light switch.
Very nice features. Let's go ahead and move to the hutch behind us here and talk about everything back here and all the great storage.
Awesome.
All right, Ab, moving to the hutch space, before we get into that cool bonus room back there. You did a really good job designing this for the functionality of the camper. So why don't you talk about all those great features?
Sure. We'll start with the backsplash. I think an important feature about this is the material it's made of. It's aluminum. It's a metal. It's not an ABS or a plastic that historically buckles or comes off when a little bit of heat hits it. So that's going to last a long time. You're also going to find ANC charge ports in your lighted cubby here. Solid surface countertops below, soft close hinges throughout your cabinets. Another great feature is the control panel. It's old school, right? But it's bulletproof. That's what I love about it.
Yeah.
You can fix it if something happens. It's just a lot easier to use in the field.
All right, Ab, let's head into the bonus room and talk about everything you did back there.
Awesome. As we work our way into the mid bonus room of the 39 MBR, the first thing I want to highlight is the fact that we eliminated the loft, maximizing the space in this bonus room. This was customer-driven feedback that we received a lot of, and we're glad that we can incorporate it. I think it was a great idea, and I'm anxious to get your feedback. I'll highlight a few features in here that you won't find on your typical mid-bonus room. First is the slide box height. It's going to be much taller with hardwood fascia surrounding it. You'll find a flip-down sleeper sofa with a hidden pull-out trundle bed and a bunk above that to sleep 3 people and potentially more. You'll also find 2 massive windows that open. Across from your sleeping options, you're going to find a ton of wardrobe space on both sides. You're going to find a massive desk with a 50-inch smart TV, ANC charge ports, 110 outlets on both sides, and 6 banks of drawers. So this is a very versatile, multifunctional offering that checks a lot of boxes. And just to reiterate, this is Proto 1 of 1, as Joe mentioned earlier, right off the line. We are anxious and excited to receive the feedback that you give us. It's how we improve here at Alliance RV. So please remember to leave a comment and let us know how we can do this better. Now let's go ahead and head upstairs. With us eliminating the upper loft, this gave us a great opportunity to incorporate an awesome coat rack / key holder and a nice little cork board. Now let's move on to the bathroom and talk about a few features there. As you walk into the bathroom of the 39 MBR, the first thing you'll notice is an illuminated light switch, a porcelain foot flush toilet, a ton of linen storage, a 1-piece fiberglass shower, large medicine cabinet, stainless steel sink, and water shutoff valves below. Now we'll move on to the bedroom. Now that we're in the bedroom, I'd like to highlight a handful of features, starting with the dresser. You'll find that we use a hardwood top that leads into some great hidden storage. You've got 4 large drawers and a great shoe garage below that. Just to my left, you've got a nice bench seating area with additional storage. In this layout, you're going to have our king bed, which is a 70 by 80. Great space on both sides of the bed with a 110 outlet and ANC charge ports on both sides as well. One of my favorite features is the fact that we have 3 windows incorporated into this bed slide, maximizing some great airflow on a cooler evening. Behind me, you're going to have a large closet that is prepped for a washer and dryer. And this year, we also did a cedar-like look to really brighten this closet up with a more residential look. Now let's go meet Joe up in the living room and finish up on the inside.
All right, Ab. So Alliance is always relentlessly improving and chasing those customer-driven features.
Yep.
What are some of those that you're going to find across the board on Avenue? And you added a few new ones?
Yeah, a couple new features. But starting with those customer-driven features, we'll start with the carpetless interior feature. I love. We've implemented day one. A lot easier for cleaning up. right? The in-floor heat ducts, eliminating those. Again, much easier to clean, much safer for your pets. Also the atrium windows. That is an amazing feature that we've kind of owned. We're giving you those great panoramic views with windows that actually open all the way up. So those are just a few to mention.
All right, and what about those new features we talked about?
New features, yeah. So let's start in the ceiling. We have recently went to JBL. JBL is a well-known brand. And the benefit here is we now have 2 interior speakers. We're still on a Bluetooth mount with a couple of zones. We're getting more sound, and we're getting it spread out a little bit better. So this is a feature we're really excited about. And the last one is the ACs, right? We have been, we've driven home ACs and making those effective and efficient. And we have just upped that by going to an 18,000 BTU Furrion Chill Cube AC. You get a standard 18 in the living room and a standard 8K in the bedroom, with a third optional AC that is an 18K as well. So
nice.
Just upping those BTUs and giving you a better experience.
Yeah, and there's some cool features with those. You can manually control.
Yep.
And there's a remote that will come on the wall.
Correct.
For your coach as well.
Absolutely. And we're still, true to that same pitch of running all 3 on 50 amp or 2 on 30, no problem. I believe these ACs are just pulling right around 10 amps. So we've been looking at these hard, and we are excited to incorporate them.
Awesome. Okay. Talking about exterior features next, let's go ahead and head outside. All right, starting on the exterior, let's talk about one of the key features, how this thing was built and the construction.
Sure. Yeah, I always like to start by talking about the Azdel composite material that we use. For those folks who don't know what Azdel is, it's essentially, it's a plastic. It's a material that water doesn't adhere to. We use that in place of Luan, which most will use. So we virtually eliminate any chance of delamination if there was ever any water intrusion. We use a layer of that on the outside of the coach, on the inside, and on all avenues, we use a laminated floor, which is going to incorporate 2 layers on the top, 1 on the bottom.
Nice, nice. And to add to the construction piece, we do have that PVC roof on top.
You got it.
That lifetime warranty, just giving you ultimate protection.
It does. It's 80% more solar reflective. And it's very simple to repair. PVC, yep. PVC paste, and that's a sufficient fix per the manufacturer. So nice. A lot of benefits there as well.
All right, okay, now let's talk about one of the most important features, storage.
Yes, so I think we knocked it out of the park here. We've got a ton of storage in this particular floor plan here. This is gonna offer you the most storage in any Avenue floor plan. Another cool thing you'll find is we're using a 72-inch illuminated light here that's gonna really brighten this pass-through up. One of my favorite features, Alliance uses this across the board, is the 3-way switches, just making that camping experience much easier for our consumers. This is going to allow you to bring the slides out without being in the camper, and also the awnings as well.
Yeah, and then something that a lot of brands won't hit on is the steel saddles here.
I love these, yeah. It's just a lot more durable. They're just going to last longer. So all steel. Moride did a great job on these.
Yeah, great storage solution. And then directly behind us, attached to your storage, you have an outdoor kitchen. We'll talk about that next.
Yep.
All right, Ab, outdoor kitchen.
Yeah.
Gotta have it on your campsite, under your awning.
Absolutely.
What are the great features here?
Yeah, I love this. This is, obviously a griddle/grill combo. So, it's great for lunch, dinner, and the skillet's just phenomenal for breakfast. So we really get 2 birds with 1 stone here. A lot of space back here, charge ports as well. In addition to that, just a great size refrigerator. This is also just handy when you're going down the road. If this is a place where you want to grab a quick beverage, sandwich, lunch, it's all right here.
All right, Av, now there's one thing that I kind of teased on. This is under the awning, but I'd say 90% of the coach is under the awning. Let's talk about that next.
Yeah, I'd argue probably 95%. I mean, we stretched this out to the max. And again, this is something all consumers want. They want maximum coverage on their camper. This is a 22-foot awning next to us, and one that covers the entire slide over here. So it's going to really create a lot of shade and just some great memories when you're camping out here.
All right, let's go ahead and talk about the next great feature. All right, Ab, now that we're on the back wall here, it may look like an ordinary wall, but it's not. What are the great features back here?
Yeah, a lot of great features. We'll start with, this seems to be a customer favorite. This is an all aluminum ladder that's rated for 300 pounds. Most ladders out there are 250, so just a much more sturdy offering here on the Avenue. I think it's just this is a great spot to ensure the camper and campsite stays clean. You always mention it's a great spot as well to maybe leash your dog up, If you're trying to give them a bath, this just works out great for that. Above me, you'll notice a little $half size black button. That is a universal camera prep. Allows you to use any camera of your choosing.
Nice. Okay, and then you got an accessory hitch down here.
Yep.
Great for putting like a cooler back there or something. Awesome. Let's go ahead and head to the off camp side and talk about all the great features you'll have over there. All right, so on the off camp side now, and this is where you'll spend most of your time when you're not actually camping.
Yep.
What are some of the key features that they're going to want to know about over here?
Certainly. First and foremost, the Suburban on-demand water heater that we use. This is a 60,000 BTU system. We use this across the board, all access included. So a really nice upgrade here.
Yep.
Again, we talked about the three-way switches on the door side. It's even more beneficial, obviously, on the off-door side here when you're bringing those slides in and out, making that much easier.
Yeah, especially on the coach this long. I've used it on the 395 when I went camping.
Yep.
In the power box, I had to be very careful where the trailer was parked.
That's where the
Super functional.
Yeah, comes in.
You got that easy access panel, which is just great to be able to get back here.
Yep.
And then you want to talk about the leveling system next, right?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over there.
You'll also find that our electric leveling controls are strategically placed right by the pin box, ensuring that you don't have to look in and out of your pass-through compartment when hooking and unhooking.
All right, now that we're on the front of the 39 MBR, you got this beautiful painted automotive fiberglass front cap. Nice scare light up here so you can see hitching your truck back and forth. You got the Kurt Rotoflux pin box, very nice. But then underneath, you have some stuff you want to talk about, your off-the-grid package as well, right?
Right, yeah, the off-the-grid package is a standard feature on Avenue. And what that's going to get you, Joe, is a 30-amp Victron charge controller. All your outlets are hot already, you just need the inverter. They also incorporate a 400-watt solar panel on the roof. So we give you a great start to doing whatever you want with that package.
Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and head back to the campsite and talk about any additional exterior feature. Everybody, thank you so much for taking a tour of the all-new Avenue 39 MBR. Ab, how can they learn more about this floor plan?
You can visit us at alliancerv.com. And Joe, how can our customers connect with Alliance RV?
Absolutely. You can go to any social platform and search @Alliance RV, and that's where we hope that you choose to join the Alliance.
Did it.
I did it. So easy. Like, it's too high.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'll just be like, no, we're just short.
You can't see our feet, can you?
I always like, when you mentioned the spray port, great spot to type it out.
Hi, Grandma. Go ahead. I'm sorry. We're having a real conversation here.
No, sorry, my bad. I was just listening.
You were
I
saying?
was liking it. Everybody, thank you for taking a tour of the all-new 39 MBR. Ab, how can they learn more about this floor plan?
Please bid it.
Did it?
Done.
We're the nonchalant.
All right, Ab. All right,
Sorry.
Sorry.com.
All right.
What do I do with my hands? Okay. Everybody, thank you so much for taking the time to watch that. Oh, blah, 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 blah.